welcome to the stream. Oh man, it's hot again today, man. Holy crap, it was bad. It was 90, 95 degrees today, so it's Daredevil. Pretty bad. Oh man. It's cool now. Supposed to be starting to get cooler tomorrow. It's supposed to go down to 88 tomorrow and then go all the way down to like low mid 80s, like 85, 84, 83. Have to wait for the rest of the week. Did a lot of stuff today. Got a lot of stuff done, but tomorrow I'm gonna work on. Besides the guy coming over and working on the house, I got to think about cleaning up my room again, putting all this stuff away. Spend like 30 minutes cleaning up my room because getting disorganized again. Need to organize it. Tuesday, I'll go through my listings again and redo them a little bit because nothing is moving. Like nobody is buying anything. Nobody has money at the lower prices. People are really desperate right now. It's really bad. Gotta be competitive. People are just not spending anything. They're all hoarding all their money, and I mean, can't really blame them. Can't really blame them. Economy is right now. It's like I say, it's not looking good. Looking good. Play night right now for a while until my roommate calls me. He's gonna get off till like 2 o'clock in the morning. Probably not gonna stay up super late. Probably gonna stay up till like 4. I gotta get up at 9. Let's see. Sign in. My sign in bonus. And then no. Sign in bonus. Yeah, let's go. Let's see if I can get any pulls. Install an anomaly game until it gets finished because it definitely needs polish. Combat especially needs like better hitbox and stuff because the way it feels kind of janky. Definitely needs to feel a little better. Not a bad game.
Arknights.
Lots of tools to help reposition my satellite thing because I noticed my ping's been going up a lot. Like it's stable, but I noticed my ping's a little off. I think the direction I pointed at was a little too far to the left, so I think I'm going to need to redirect it a little bit because I used to get like 20, 19 ping, and I'm getting like 40, 50 now, and I don't get 20 anymore. So my positioning must be off a little bit. So I'm adjusting it to see if it helps. Feels like it doesn't feel bad, but it is a little slower. It's not as snappy. My ping doesn't go down to 60 anymore. It's always around like 80, 100, 80, 100, 80 usually. Used to get 60 like really consistently, but it just doesn't seem to hit it much anymore. Probably need to adjust some stuff. I'll wait till the day shift before I pull. Story. Electric, so oh, she's electric, so well, I already know. I already know what team she's gonna go with. For my electric team. No more. Yep. Exactly. It's exactly the team. The lesbian grants continuous damage buff in HP2. Ultimate greatly improves the buffs in HP2 as well. Make me effective support for all deals art damage. It only costs 25. Local stance. Continue probation in area functions DOT region. This constant so she's in the answer is consumed or applied by an enemy. The combos will be electric and ultimate. Attack boost, electric amp, and tramp deals continuous HP treatment. Okay. Interesting character. Interesting. The DOT isn't very strong, but she can't really attack, so you have to like. Wonder if you can use her as assist, and she just does that without having a controller. Okay, so HP buff. Okay.
we having fun today, Endmin?
Suffers today is not among us.
Fire support, hot and ready. Wow, you can actually do that?
He who suffers today is not among us.
That scared him just like that.
I find joy in the language of celebration.
You're amazing, team.
He who suffers today is not among us.
Fire support, hot and ready.
Ready for a really long... wish you the best of fortune.
Can't escape gravity. They show lethal intent. Feel the chill. Hey, get back! They show lethal intent. Kevin.
He who suffers today is not among us.
Fire support, hot and ready. All equipment charged and ready.
I wish you the best of fortune.
Wow, you can actually do that? Who's the wise guy looking for fight?
I wish you the best of fortune.
complete. Who's the wise guy looking for fight? And I was hoping you'd say
We are united beyond the need for words.
all equipment charged and ready. And I was hoping you'd say that.
Veritas has graced this battlefield with its touch.
Spectacular! Awesome! Can we do it again?
We are united beyond the need for words.
Feel ready to fight easily. Fire support, hot and ready. Finally heading out.
He who suffers today is not among us.
Got scared him just like that. Spectacular!
I shall offer prayers for all of us.
Feel ready to fight easily. Fire support, hot and ready.
I shall pray for you.
Who's the wise guy looking for a fight? And I was hoping you'd say that.
We are united beyond the need for words.
All equipment charged and ready. And I was hoping you'd say that. Now that was a satisfying fight.
He who suffers today is not among us.
Fire support, hot and ready.
They show lethal intent.
Time for the change move. Watch it, don't get hurt. Evade, I'll cover you. Rising the top is my turn. Opening spot.
They show lethal intent.
What's that? One more shot. Awesome. Can we do it again? Uh-huh. Greatness is kind of my thing.
They show lethal intent.
Now that was a satisfying fight. Yeah, we can now.
wish you the best of fortune.
Wow! You can actually do that? Not bad at all. Let's go for the king moves! There's some people in town. Ready, energized. Let's get up. There's some people in town. FYI, I'm also quite the combat expert. Finally, heading out.
He who suffers today is not among us.
Fire support, hot and ready.
We are united beyond the need for words.
Who's the wise guy looking for fight? I was hoping you'd say that.
Your arts have opened my eyes.
Beautiful teamwork. Best thing I've done today.
He who suffers today is not among us.
And I was hoping you'd say
battlefield with its touch.
FYI, I'm also quite the combat expert. Hey, all thanks to my brilliant command.
What's up, you lordies? How you doing, dude? Been a while since we talked. You left the game 4 months ago? You left it, right? Like, you didn't stay there. Oh, no. Oh, because it came out, what? January, right? So it's been out for 6 months, roughly. I mean, the game's still good. It's just... I will say the gacha's still not great, though. Unfortunately, the gacha's still the same. They haven't done anything. They're still greedy. It's the end game? No, the end game's pretty varied. There's a lot of end game. When you say it made you quit, is it because of the, like, what's the reason why did the end game quit? I mean, is it because there was only one end game? There's 3 of them now. Yeah, the first one, which is, I like the Itch Space Salvage. I like that. Thought that was a cool mode. Umbral Monuments, you know, the challenges. There's a lot of them now. And Echoes of War. I've done all these. Yeah, I think the end games came a long way. There's a lot more to do now. Wouldn't sit there and say it's boring.
Data sync complete.
Xenoblade 2. I'm playing Neverness to Everness now. That's my new game.
Take a selfie.
I still play this though. Neverness to Everness is my daily driver. Yeah. Yeah, as far as anything else, playing Dragon Sword. I don't know if you heard of that game. It's another gacha game, but it became a single player game. Yeah, like I said, I understand though, dude. Like, I get you, but you also think of it this way. I mean, are you spending any money on this game to play it? Not really. You know, the good, like I said, I see the good in gacha games where you don't spend any money if you can control yourself. Can you enjoy the game without spending a dime? That's the thing. Can you do that? If you can, then I see the good in that. You don't spend any money. Which is cool. I think that's awesome that I don't have to spend money on these games. Obviously, some people see it different. Some people don't see it the same way. That's the way I see it. You might disagree with me. That's just me. But I don't know. Like I said, you still there, you Gordies? Or did you leave already? Did you leave me already? Not sure if you heard anything I said, if you're still there. Did you hear anything I was talking about, or did you kind of just, or did you not hear anything I said? I'm not listening to this guy. He speaks blasphemy. You were kind of listening. Damn. You're like, this guy's boring. Well, listening to me. It is. I guess that's a compliment. I'm not boring. I ask why I'm not boring. I'm a pretty boring person, though. Oh, yeah, I just focus, that's why. I'm a gamer, dude. Makes sense. Give people just empty words. Nothing interesting to say. Yeah, when I'm focused, I'm very quiet. If you ever watch me play games, I'm very quiet. That means I really like what I'm doing. I don't have a Switch. I don't actually own any consoles anymore.
Arts have opened my eyes.
Fireworks for you!
Yeah, I mean, I'm aware of Xenoblade. I know why people like it. I mean, it's a good game. It's long. It's very long. Like it's at least 100, 200 hours if you do everything. A very, very in-depth game. It's definitely one of Nintendo's magnum opuses, for sure. Yeah, the first one, I forget what it's called, X, like Chronicles X, the first one, the updated version, and then 2. I get it, I see the appeal of it.
I stand here awake as the Lord
Yeah.
watches upon me.
I'm not a fan of Breath of the Wild, believe it or not. I feel Breath of the Wild was an overrated game. I'm gonna go there. I liked it in the beginning, but man, when I got towards the middle end, I felt the game was really incomplete. What's up, Captain Frostbite? How you doing? What's going on? Old Tales of the Wild might be the hardest. It's not just the repetitiveness, dude. It's the lack of like it feels like it's an incomplete game. It feels like a prototypish game. Like Breath of the Wild felt very prototypish. It felt like, cool, you have the beginning bone structure of it, but then you just copy pasted like honestly like Ubisoft did. They did the Ubisoft. And that's where I fucking hated it. I was like, okay, this game has nothing to show me. Like, it shows its hand too fast. And then when you get to the middle, you've seen it all. And at that point, I'm just like, okay, I don't want to keep doing this because there's no reason to. There's nothing to find and explore and really, like, discover. So I literally, once I got the Master Sword, I ran to Ganon. Because I felt no reason to continue searching. Because I knew what I was going to get every time I searched. It was boring. I felt really bored. But also I feel like Tears of the Kingdom was just a DLC. It wasn't a new game. It felt just like Breath of the Wild 1.5. They just added on to it because they literally using the same exact world. They're just adding another layer with like the sky and the underground areas. And they added, the whole the what do you call it? The create your own shit system. And it just didn't feel like it really added much to the game. It just didn't. It wasn't enough to go, oh my god, this is a completely different game. It's just more Breath of the Wild. I really was disappointed. I honestly stopped playing Zelda games because of it. I didn't like the other Zelda game that came out either. The remake of what was it? What's the one on GBA? Was it the Oracle games that got remade recently or something like that? That game didn't look very interesting to me. Yeah, I didn't like that one. I watched my friend play it, and I was really bored. I ended up been slipping, man, in my opinion. But yeah, Lincoln's Lincoln. I don't know. You know, another game was disappointed as shit. And you were waiting so long. Fucking Metroid Prime 4, dude. What a disaster, dude. What a disaster, man. Dude, I was like, that's my favorite Nintendo series, and that fucking game was so disappointing. I played it for like 8 hours, and I was just like, this is shit. Like, holy crap, dude. Like, it was the worst Metroid Prime to date. Like, no joke. The worst in the series. Hands down. Fucking horrible story. Terrible character development. Horrible open world. Oh my god, some of the laziest shit. If the Breath of the Wild team did that shit, holy shit, they need to be shot. Because that shit was garbage. Like, hot garbage. Like, my god, it was so bad. Like, this game's trash. Like, this is sad. Like, it's just like, I think Nintendo's like just fallen from grace so bad with its games. Like, I really have no positive things to say about Nintendo. Like, everything that I like that they made that I gave a shit about is just becoming shit. That's why I don't really pay attention to Nintendo anymore, because I think they're garbage. They're overrated garbage. They really are. Honestly, this day and age is like a lot of shit's trash now. Sony's trash. Nintendo's trash. Xbox is trash. Like, it's all fucking trash, dude. Like, that's why I don't play any of the mainstream shit, really. Like, there's some good games here and there, but man, there's too much trash. But yeah, I don't pay attention to Nintendo at all. I really don't. I completely ignore Nintendo. I don't think I'm smoking, like, bullshit either. I really believe that Nintendo has lost its ways. Really bad.
I stand here.
I really believe that. I really believe Nintendo has lost its ways. I don't know how you feel about Nintendo, but first party's overrated. Yeah. Yeah, I don't play first party Nintendo games. Isn't it sad that my two favorite franchises from Nintendo, Zelda and Metroid, have just gone downhill from to me. And it's like I don't even care anymore. It's like, oh my god, like dude. It's like I just don't fucking care anymore. You get worn out, dude. You just stop caring after a while. I'm focusing on other games. I really think the indie scene is where it's at. If you want good games, play indie games, dude. Don't play mainstream. Like, get away from mainstream. Like, don't pay attention to any mainstream shit. It's not worth your time. It's not worth your time. It's not worth your energy. It's not worth your money.
About to go molt from boredom.
The only reason why people chase mainstream, honestly, because of nostalgia, or because of clout, or because of, FOMO. Because everybody has to be playing what everybody else is playing. Oh, because Nintendo's number one, I have to play Nintendo because that's where all the good games are. It's just like, I don't like that poisonous mindset. Like, people automatically just credit anything that a company makes like it's gold. Like, as long as they fucking make it, it's a golden turd. But I think everybody eats it up. That's the problem. Everybody eats it up. Everybody will praise that shit and say it's the best shit ever, and oh my god, swear by God Almighty, it's the greatest thing that's ever made. And then the majority thinks that way, and it's not true. Sorry, I know it's subjective, but Jesus, dude. Like, people will defend that hill, dude. Swear by it like it's... And I don't think it's sexual gamers. I think it's people that just, again, they're just casuals, or they just don't know any better. Or again, because they're chasing the FOMO. Yeah, Xenoblade's, a good game. I'm not denying that. But if they make a new Xenoblade, don't be surprised if it goes downhill. Just don't be surprised. Always be wary. Like, the future gets concerning at times. Well, I hope it does good. We'll see, though. I'm just not holding my breath. Yeah. Hey, Gorties. I guess I hope everything's cool. Hope you're doing okay. Sorry, I was focusing on the fight. If you're still there, if not, no worries.
I shall pray for you.
These take a while. These are not fast. What's up? What's up, Sup? How you doing? What's going on with you?
Data sync complete.
Not much going on. This new update for the game. New banner. shouldn't make you more sleepy, it should make you more awake. Caffeine's a stimulant. Oh, is it really? Metabolism? You figure it would stimulate you, keep you awake. I know coffee wakes me up. I'm not exact. My metabolism's pretty poor. I don't have. I cannot function on low amount of sleep. I will say that. If I don't have enough sleep, I can't function very well. If I only sleep like 2-3 hours, I'm groggy. Usually I have to sleep like 7-8 hours to be awake. But yeah, coffee usually reinvigorates me and get that second wind. But usually when I have inadequate sleep, I'm very groggy. I don't want to do anything. I think I'll sleep 3 hours, I'll stay awake, and I'm just like, oh god, I'm so tired. Yeah, my metabolism, I have slow metabolism too, dude. Oh, you're not alone in that department. That's because of sedentary lifestyle. I'm not very active. I'm usually in my room, or I mean, I try to do things like do errands and walk around and do some physical activity. Metabolism's good. Oh, you know you have good metabolism.
Ours have already
Fireworks for you! Logic yields the nut. Might of the wind! Finish! With the cut! Let's get icy!
And it won't be long. It won't be long. No, but like I said, it's not that long. It's only 9 days away. You don't have to wait too long. It'll be here. Just focus on saving your currency, dude. It'll be here before you know it. Sure, have you heard? Did you hear me now? Up. You're waiting for it to lose my loser 50-50. Yeah, I know, dude. Yeah. I'm gonna see if I win my 50-50 this time, because I'm like really close to getting a 6-star. I hope I get her. I'll save him for Linno. So. I'm really close to my 6-star. I'm maybe hoping I get her on my next 10 pull. Then I won't, I won't have to spend any currency. And I could save up for the next character. That would be the best case scenario if I get her in 10 to 20 pulls, 10 to 17 pulls. The Inman jetpack. Inman jetpack? What do you mean by that? Oh yeah, I saw that. she took the Inman. I saw the video. That's funny. She's like, my Inman. Mine. Everybody wants Inman, dude. Everybody wants the cute little penguin. He's like, she's mine, all mine. Like my waifu. Like, yeah, the penguin illustrator is very strong. S tier. Penguin is, yeah, seriously. It's true, man. Yeah, I'm probably gonna pull her weapon too. Let's see if I get her weapon. Saving up my my arsenal tickets. Since I got 60 pulls about. 6-10 pulls. Hope I get it within 6, or otherwise I'm gonna have to get 20 more pulls. I'm gonna have to get more arsenal tickets. What are the characters available if I lose?
Wherever we go, I want to be the star that catches everyone's eye.
Like her music.
The stage is calling.
It's so cool.
You missed
It's just so awkward looking in this game. I like it. I'm Mick Waifu.
Let's fill the world with shine. A flawless curtain call. I knew we had this in the bag.
Let's see. She's let's see. Linno, of course, Arcane. Camille, Ember, yeah, I mean, you got the last 3 characters. Linno, Arcane, and Camille. And then the last, the 5 from the generic banner. So, I'm missing Arcane and Camille, so if I do miss, I hope I get one of them. That would be nice. But at the same time, I'd be mad because I'm like, It's like I don't want to have to waste a bunch of fucking tickets to get her, you know? It happened last time, dude. I got really unlucky with the banner, and I had to go to all the way to 120. I pulled like 6 stars, and I failed every fucking 50-50. I was like, you gotta be kidding me, dude. Every 50-50 I failed. Like, the odds of that happening should not be happening. Like, you have a 1 out of 2 chance, and I messed it up every single time. I was like, wow. I thought, this sucks. Figured like 1, 2, or 3 I'd get it, but nope. It went 5 times, and I had to go to 120 on the 6th time I got it. You lose Arachne? Arachne? You lose Arachne? What do you mean Arachne? You mean Arcane, right? You mean Arcane, right? Not Arachne. Oh yeah, if I get Arcane as a loss, then I'm not going to complain. It's just I'm going to probably go to 120. What would be nice is if I go to 120 and I get Arcane, Linno, and Camille. Then that would be nice. Then if I get every character I'm missing, including Li Fang, I would be fucking amazed at 120. That would be worth it. But that's really wishful thinking. That's not going to happen. I really don't think that's not going to happen. It's very unlikely that's going to happen. You know, if I mess up like 50-50 4 times and I get all the characters I'm missing, that would be great. You know, I'm technically missing 4 characters. I'm missing Li Fang, Camille, Arcane, and Linno. I need 4 characters and I have the whole cast. So, if I had to spend 120 to get all 4 of those, I gladly will spend that. I will gladly spend 60,000 currency for that. No problem. But, you know, that's obviously wishful thinking. Like, very wishful thinking. I'm waiting on my tickets, by the way. That's why I haven't pulled yet. Waiting to get 2 more tickets, and then I can do my pulls. You know, from the login event. At 2 o'clock, I get 2 more tickets. Then I'll pull Linno. I'll have a free 10 pull. I don't mind having 1 extra. The only thing I don't like, you have to wait to use your 10 pull. You have to wait 3 days to get your free 10 pull. I don't want to wait. But, you know, I'll wait. It's fine. That's why I log in earlier so I can overlap and get both of these technically in 1 day. The last one I can wait. It's not a big deal. Just want these 2. Because I have 7 and I have 1, and I'll have another 2, so that'll be 10. I might go to 30 pulls at least because I want to get the free 10 pull. You know, the free, what do you call it? The urgent recruitment. I usually pull 30 times to get at least that free 10 pull. Because sometimes you get a 6-star on that. If you do, that's great. You always want to get a free... If you can get a 6-star on the free 10 pull, that is always a good thing. Because you might get the character, and then it keeps your pity. That's why I like it. It's a great setup. You can do it. Especially if you're like close, let's say you're like 40 pulls away. You pull 30 times, you're at 10 left, and then you do the urgent pull, and then you get the character. And then you save it, and then the next time you come in with only 10 pulls to get a 6-star, you might get your 6-star on your free 10 pull. I've done that before. That's happened for me. I've gotten 2 free 6-stars on my urgents. I actually got 3 of them. I got 2 of them featured character and 1 unfeatured on urgent recruitment. So it has. You don't know gotcha's really. It's not that hard, dude. It's really not. Like, people think it's all complicated. Like, oh my god, it's like rocket science. I'm like, it's not. It's really not. Once you understand how it works, believe me, it's like you can apply that to every gotcha game. These systems have intricate things, but once you learn them, then you start using it to your advantage. And I know I know this game's intricate system, so I know how the gotcha works in this game. So your manipulator is on the top right where it says attempts to the 6-star. That's your manipulator. So that's how you know you're going to get a 6-star. So obviously you want to set that up, if you can, to be at the beginning of the banner at a low amount. So you have a good chance of getting the character. You're going to hit a 50-50 off the bat really fast. So you're hoping that's your best chance of getting the featured character. Very quickly. If you can get in a 110 pool, that's great. But if you don't, you try to set it up where it's like within 30 pulls. I would say like if you have 40 attempts to a 6-star or 50 attempts to a 6-star, that's a good spot. Because you might pull the first 30. If you don't get it, cool. Then you have 20 left. But then you get your free one. If your free one hits it, then it doesn't reset your pity. And if the free one is the character, then that's great, because then you have 20 that doesn't get lost, and then that you can move into the next banner, because that pity just rolls over. The once only 120 attempt does not roll over. So the generic 6-star pity rolls over. So that's really your leg up that you can use to help you get better odds. I know I'm making this sound really complicated. It's really not, though. Once you understand how it works, attempt is a pull. Attempt is one pull. So 17 attempts means 17 pulls. If I pull 17 times, I'm going to get a 6-star. There's a soft pity. I think it's like between 60 and 80 or something like that, or 65 and 80. The rate goes up. So when you're closer to that 80, the rate goes up. Your odds of getting the 6-star go higher. It's guaranteed at 80. So I think I'm close within the pity. So I think within 2 pulls, the soft pity kicks in, where I get more. The odds are higher of me getting a 6-star, and then it goes all the way up until you get to the 80th pull. So I've already pulled 63 times. So I have 17 left before I'm guaranteed on the overall pity. The overall 6-star pity, which is separate from the guaranteed pity on the featured banner. So does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense or if that's confusing. I'm trying to explain it best I can so it doesn't sound like rocket science. But yeah, I've done this a million times, so I know how this works. In the beginning, I didn't understand how it worked. I was just looking at it. I was like, I think this means this. I think this, I had to, do it enough times to say, oh, this is how it works. Yes, I'm going to get a 6-star in 17 or less pulls. Yes, guaranteed. It doesn't mean I'm going to get Linno. It just means I'm going to get a 6-star. I'll get one of the the one of the 7 that you saw in the list. So I will get one of these. Linno, Arcane, Camille, Ember, Leafan, Ardelia, or Last Rite, or Pogran. I will get one of those 8. Guaranteed. Within 17 pulls. I just don't know which one I'm going to get. It's random which I'm going to get. It's either... It's a 50-50 of which one I'm going to get. I'm either going to get Linno, or I'm going to get one of the other ones. That's how the 50-50 works. So it's either the featured character, Linno, or any other one that's in the list. So I think it says right here. See how so let's see. Yeah, after performing, you receive this. This is valid. Does not. Urgent of the base, same rates, and the free guarantees. The free tempo guarantee does not count towards the guarantee for this or other banners. It will also not add it to the total hit, so it doesn't add to the headhunting 80. It doesn't add to that pity counter, but it doesn't count against you. Yeah, I don't know if it. Yeah, there you go. There's what I was talking about. In chartered headhunting, if you make 65 headhunting attempts without getting any 6-star, every subsequent headhunting attempt will receive a plus 5% drop rate for 6%. Once you get a 6-star, the base drop rate will reset. So, pull 65, which I'm at pull 63, so in 2 pulls, that's where the soft pity kicks in. So you get your drop rate increases every single pull, 5% each one. So if your base is 0.8, pull 66, 66 will be 5.8. Then pull 67 will be 10.8. Then pull 67 is 15.8. Then 20.8. Then 25.8, and so on and so on and so on, until you get to 80, which is 100%. So it can happen earlier than 80. The odds increase each time, but if you miss every single time until 80, 80 is 100%. So that's what I have to work with. Yeah. So and then I told you about 6 stars that have a 50% chance of being the rate up and a 50% chance of being a non-rate up. All non-rate 6-star operators have an equal chance of appearing. It explains it to you. I know the verbiage can be a little confusing because it's so much wording, but I get how it works. But yeah, so basically, my soft pity kicks in 2 pulls. Then my chances of getting a 6-star start increasing steadily until I hit 80. So I could pull the 6-star in technically 3 pulls. Yeah, I could. That rate up will kick in. Like, oh, you got it, and then once you get it, it resets. And it goes back to 0 out of 80. And then your drop rate's back to 0.8%. And then you have to get to 65 again and miss every single time. And then you get the soft pity kicking again. 5% every single time you miss. So. But that's how it works. Yeah, like I said, it's kind of like all these games have a system like that where you want to manipulate it if you can to set up where your pull is right close to the soft pity. So you don't have to pull too many times. You have a good chance of getting the character. A very good chance. Your best chance. So obviously, if you can manipulate the pull to set it up where it lands like that, kind of like, remember I told you about NTE, where I landed my character right in front of the space where it goes to the 6 star. You know, literally, I have a 1 out of 6 chance. If I roll a 1, I'm gonna get the character on the first pull. That's like the best thing you can do. That is a perfect setup if you can do that, which I did set up. Now I just gotta hope I roll a 1, and I'll get the character. If I roll anything else, then oh well, I missed. But I have done it before, so that's how I got Hotari. I rolled. I think I rolled a 2, and then I rolled a 1, and then I got her. It was like 13 pulls, I think, something like that. Got really lucky. But, you know, it's luck of the draw. You just gotta have that luck. Yeah, I'll do my pulls in an hour. I gotta see what time my roommate's gonna say he's gonna come pick him up. He hasn't called me yet. I'm just kind of surprised, to be honest. Speaking of that, hold on a second. Who the fuck is my... Hold on a second. I'm missing something. Hold on. Do I not have it? Oh man, did I not get my thing? Shit. I hope I didn't lose it. Shit. Did I lose my card? Hope I did not lose it. Oh, I got it. Oh, here it is. I got it. But I lost it. Like, no! I had to get a new credit card because my thing... Hold on a second, I gotta take care of this real quick. I forgot to do this. They're wondering have you got your card yet? I guess I have. Give me a second. No, I thought I lost my card. I was like, no, because then I'm gonna have to do the process again. Call them up. Hey, I lost my replacement. Can you send me another one? And they gotta clear my account, and I gotta get another card number. I'm like, oh god. Hold on a second. My internet's not working right now on my phone. It's going really slow. Fine on my computer, but I can't sign on my thing for some reason. Hold on. Activate your card. Can't seem to find it. Come on. It's not letting me do it. What? Yeah, dude. What did I do? It's saying I can't activate it. What the hell? Cancel it already. No, it might have been because I waited too long. And like, sorry, you cannot detect it. I have to call the number and do it. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Got it fixed. Some reason it was saying that I don't know why I wasn't reading that the card was valid. I had to call the number. The system wasn't reading it on the computer. I did like my card didn't exist, so they're like, "Oh, you don't have one." I'm like, "Yeah, I do. It's right here." Left hand doesn't talk with the right hand with these companies that do something and they're like, "Oops, we didn't do it right." Hold on, I'm swapping out my card right now. Throw away this one. Don't need it anymore. Can't use it anymore because it's Cut it up. Cut it up with the scissors. Goodbye. Hold on. No card, no bills. No. Yeah, I was using a phone to finish it up. I muted my call so I didn't want you guys to hear it. What's up, Neverness? How you doing? Not yet. I'm waiting. I'm trying to get the free pull for tomorrow in 50 minutes. I don't want to do it yet. I'll do it when I get back from my I guess I gotta go pick up my roommate at 2:30, so I'll be back home by around 3, and I'll do my dailies and my pulls at that point. So no, I'm not gonna do it right now. You know, the weekly's reset too, so got a lot of stuff to do today. Then I'll do my polls and get back from taking my roommate to work, picking up from work. If you want to watch, you can come watch it. I'll be on, like I said, around 3 a.m., which is in about a little bit less than 2 hours. If you want to come back and watch. Because I'm pretty much, like I said, setting myself up for the poll. So I'm very... have a good chance of getting her in one temple because of the pity. So I have a really good chance of getting her. I'm hoping I win the 50-50. He works at a warehouse. He's a manager. He works graveyard. Sometimes he doesn't get off till like 3 or 4 in the morning. I used to work graveyard too. I used to work till 2 in the morning. Right when I got off work, I was playing my gacha. Like it was perfect because that's when the day change happens at my time, 2 in the morning. So I would get off work and then I go right into play my gachas. How am I so patient? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by patient? Like, what, when you say patient, like, in what way do you mean patient? You mean not having to pull right away? Is that what you mean? Or do you mean, like, patient and as in, like, playing the game a lot and getting free currency and... Oh, I mean, if it's just, it's just waiting. It's being efficient with your pulls. That's all. I mean, why do I want to waste my pulls if I don't want to waste currency if I don't have to. I mean, you have free pulls for a reason. Use them. Like, why do I want to spend currency when I can spend pulls that are only good for this banner? am a patient. Patient zero. If I were you, I'd waste my pulls long ago. I mean, the banner started today. It's not like, I wasn't on earlier. I don't get on till later. So, yeah, I could pull right now. I could. I could, but to me, it's like, I am a, free to play / minor spender. So I don't want to spend a lot of money. I don't want to spend money at all. I want to use my pulls efficiently. Because I don't want to spend money. I'm just not going to. I am not going to go to the shop and just buy a bunch of fucking currency, because I don't do that. I won't do any of this stuff. I won't do any of this. I refuse to buy this stuff. I'm not gonna, because the minute you start buying this shit, you start losing control. And then you just start justifying spending any amount of money, and I don't want to do that. See, to me, it's like, hey, I'm a free-to-play player. The only thing, I've only bought 4 things in this game. I bought the, the protocol pass. I bought it, I think, 1 or 2 times. I stopped buying this. I think it's a waste of money. Oh, shit. I don't do this shit anymore. I don't think this is worth it. I don't think for $10 is what you get, it's worth it. It's like, you don't get much. You don't get hardly any pull currency. It's mostly just materials, which I don't need. I did this twice, and I never did it again. And then the only other thing I buy is this. I buy this. I buy this every month. It's the only thing I buy consistently. I spend my $5. That's my allowance. And then I bought the first one. I think it was $1 I got it for, and they gave me the double. I mean, it's $1. I'm not gonna. And then I bought the dollar sword pack, the Grand Vision, for $1. So that's all. That's all. I've literally spent 1, 2, 20. I've spent a total of $52 in 6 months. I've spent. That's all I've spent. $5 for every month. That's 6 months. I've been buying the monthly pass. Two of the battle passes, and then $2 spends. So $52. So I just think that's a smart way to do it. I mean, I kind of regret buying the $10. I don't buy battle passes anymore. I've never bought a battle pass in NTE. I'm not going to. It's not worth it. It doesn't give you anything worth a damn. That's for the money. For materials, it's decent value. Like, it's good value. But outside of that, it's not like I need it. I can just farm materials more efficiently and not spend the $10. But, the monthly pass is worth it. Because you get like 12 pulls. 12 pulls, and then you get another 12 with the premium currency, and then you get 30 sanity restores. The double tickets are fucking trash. But yeah, for what you get for the money, it's good. It's a good value. So that's why and it's my way of supporting the game. Say, hey, I want to give you money. I'll give you $5. I do that for 2 games, so I spend $10 a month on 2 games. you can. There's 3 tiers of battle pass. You look at the battle pass in this game. There's multiple tiers. So you have the basic tier, you have the Originium tier, and then you got the protocol tier. So the first tier is free. The second tier, you have to spend premium currency for it. You can get it. It's technically free as long as you don't spend your premium currency on anything. So the premium currency is those things at the top. These things. So you do get these for free in different ways. The Aura Geometry. So you have to spend 29 Aura Geometry to unlock the second tier, which is worth doing. That I do recommend doing. Because you do get these free. And it does reimburse you within the battle pass. So if you go to Originium Supply, let me see. I don't know if it actually shows you. I don't know if it actually shows you. Okay, right here. So you spend 29, you get back 32. As long as you do the whole thing. So it pays for itself. So all this is technically free. You just have to make sure you get to max level. So yeah, there's no reason to not do this. Just make sure you save 29 currency every banner. So you always keep getting this for free. Playing the game gives you the Aura Geometry, so you'll get 29, and then you can spend it. So it gives you a free 6-star weapon. You get 4 extra tickets. You get a bunch of materials. Like I said, because it's free, the way it works, it's worth doing. I think it's worth it. Again, because it reimburses you. If it didn't give you any Aura Geometry, if it didn't give you any out of it, I wouldn't do it. Because then you're wasting premium currency for that. But since it's giving you a refund and you're getting an extra 3 plus everything else, why not? Why not do it? That's the way I see it. Because I will always get it free forever, as long as I never spend 29. Yeah, you could spend your Aura Geometry on pulls if you want, and not deal with it if you really want to do that. I could literally just, spend 29, which is how many? That's 2175. That's 4 pulls, 4.35 pulls. Is 4.35 pulls worth that? I think it is. That's not very much. 4.35 pulls ain't shit. So the fact that you're losing 4.35 pulls to gain 5 pulls and a bunch of materials, I think it's worth the trade-off. Again, because you're not losing it. You're gonna get a refund. So I don't know if you see it that way. Neverness. If you see it that way, or does that not? Do you think that is not the way it works? If you think I'm wrong, I'd like to know why you think I'm wrong. I don't know if Neverness feels that my explanation's incorrect. I know people value Aura Barrel, believe me. Aura Barrel is very valuable. I get it. I do value it too. Trust me, I want as much Aura Barrel as I can get. Because I don't want to spend money. Yeah, I mean, I think it's complicated because she is gone, reduced to atoms. I don't know if I upset her, is what I said. Last time she saw me playing the hard mode and she was trying to tell me what to do, and I finished it off my own way, and then she just left and she didn't say anything and she just deleted all her messages. So I figured she was upset at me because I didn't listen. I was focusing on the hardcore stuff, you know. I did it my own way. I beat it, so that's all that matters. It wasn't how she recommended doing it. Was I did it a completely different way, but you know, I still beat it. It just wasn't stupid fast. I don't really have anything to do right now. The only thing I have left to do is a story mode. But I don't want to start it because it's going to be like a 2-hour thing. I don't have time to do it right now. I do not have time to do it right now. This is gonna take me at least 2 hours. These are generally not very fast. So I'll probably do this tomorrow. I'm probably not gonna do the story tonight. I do it tomorrow when I have time. Women's coffee? Coffee? What is about coffee? Coffee? Yeah. Did you start playing this game again, Sup, or did you not? Did you decide not to? Not sure if you wanted to come back to this game. I know you were mentioning. I know you were mentioning you thought about coming back. Are you going to come back, or you decided not to? And then slurp. That's what I'm probably never going to use. logins today. Complete the side mission. 3,600. That's gonna wait till the next round. That done. Be in 5-6 days. Pretty much it, and then week 5 is gonna happen. In like 5, I think in 4 or 5 days. On Thursday, I think this resets. Get more missions. Yeah, Sup, did you consider playing this game again, or did you decide not to? Not sure if you heard my question earlier. You're too lazy to down, man. Stop being lazy. Boy, man, why you lazy? It's too much work. I gotta do it. Then I gotta play the game and then take the effort to do something. I'm like, boy, man, stop being lazy, man. That's lazy, dude. You're saying that downloading a game takes too much work. Like, wow. You sound very. You got a problem with that, man. You need to learn patience. You need to learn that things take time to execute. Not everything has got to be instant gratification. I honestly think that's the problem with this generation. Way too much instant gratification. That needs to stop. It teaches you very bad habits. Always expect everything now, demand now. You know, like, you can't think that way, dude. That's not how the world works. You can't just say everything now. You know, if you want things now, you're gonna pay big time. You're gonna pay a lot of money for that shit. People take advantage of time is money. So, you know, that's probably, you know, why people do Uber Eats, because they're lazy. They don't want to cook. They don't want to shop around. They just I want to be fed right now. I don't want to wait more than 5 minutes. So I was like, well, then you're going to spend $50 eating out. To eat like McDonald's. To have it delivered to you in like 10 minutes. Well, that's the gamble. Gotcha is gambling. You know, obviously, what's more important, time or money? Do you have a lot of money? If you don't have a lot of money, then time is going to be your variable. Right? I mean, obviously, if you have a lot of money, then you don't have to worry about time. You just pay everything with money. You want to spend $10,000 on something and just go, hey, I want a character, well, then drop $10,000. You'll get it. Guaranteed. But that's why you paid $10,000, so you can get it. You're going to be guaranteed it. But see, to me, I don't think that way. To me, my cost and time are. I value my money more than my time. To me, is like, I'll spend time to get something. You know, that doesn't bother me. You know, especially if I'm enjoying the game. It's a game and I'm enjoying it. I can just play it and just over time, I will get premium currency, and I don't have to spend money. But that's where I pay. I pay with my time. But a lot of people don't want to spend time; they want to spend money. So you have money but no time. Is that what you're saying? So do you have plenty of money and not enough time? Is that what you're saying? Because if you're rich and you can afford it, and time is too precious to you, then spend money. That's your choice. You have to pay one way or another, time or money. Which one are you going to pay? It sounds like you prefer paying with money than time. So you rather spend like $1,000 on a gacha game to get characters you want than spend time playing it to earn currency, right? That's what you're saying, right? Well, that's dude. I was doing the same thing. I was working a 9 to 5 job. I worked 40 hours a week. You know, I have responsibilities I got to take care of. You know, I'm not working now. Of course, I have more time now. You know, I'm still looking for a job. But I worked 40 hours a week for years. That's normal for me. You know, and I still made time for this. I just didn't stream during the week. You know, I basically cut out my streaming and made it a weekend only thing. I still played on this on the side, but I just did dailies and then I log off. I only play for like 30 minutes and I'm done. You know, but when on the weekend I would actually play, I'd play for like 8 hours straight and get a bunch of shit done. Because that's my weekend. I'm free. I do all my chores, my errands, and when I get back home, I play games all night until I get tired. And then I do the same thing Sunday. And then Sunday I'll play till a certain time. I'm like, okay, time to go to sleep and get ready for work. And then I do the same thing Monday through Friday. I would just log in for my dailies and not play. Not stream, nothing. You can get a lot done in 2-3 hours if you're focused. You can get a lot done in 2-3 hours. Believe me, you can get a lot done in a gacha game. I can make use of 2-3 hours easy and get a shit ton of crap done. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you can't. You feel that's too much time and you don't have enough time to do a bunch of stuff. You know, I play pretty hardcore, so I can get a lot done in 3 hours. I mean, it's not enough time for me to do everything, but I can get a good amount done. But see, I do play longer than you. I play like 10 hours sometimes, you know, without a break. You know, I can get all my shit done in one day if I'm really hardcore focused and very efficient. Like, new update comes out, I'll go fucking do everything. I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do all my dailies. I'm gonna do, you know, all the events, story. You know, I commit to it, and then I'm like, okay, get everything done. Then once it's done, I'll finish it in like 2-3 days. I'll finish everything in 2-3 days. Like Arknights, I finish everything in about 2 days. I do the whole update in like 2 days. It takes me like, you know, like 12, 13 hours to do all of it. And then I'm done. And then I can just go back to my playing casually. Just like, okay, 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there, 30 minutes here. Oh, event, take an extra 20, 30 minutes to do that. And then I'm done. And then, you know, I space it out. Well, but that's you, dude. That's you. You're the one playing 4 gacha games and 2 online games or whatever. That's you doing that. I'm not doing that because I'll get burned out. But you're the one doing that. That's your fault for doing that. That's like saying I put too much on my plate and I can't eat it all. Then stop putting too much on your plate. Like, it's like you're overeating. I'm like, okay, then don't overeat. Like, if you realize if it's too much for you, then stop doing it. Just saying, dude. I'm not trying to sound like an ass, but it's kind of like you're the one causing the problem. And it's like, dude, there's a solution. Don't fucking play so many games. Obviously, it doesn't sound like you need to play that many. There's a reason why I don't play more than 2. Because I get burned out. I cannot juggle 6 games, 4 games at once, and be on top of all of them because I get burned out. It's not more so that I can't, it's more that I'm going to get burned out. And it's going to get on my nerves. So that's why I calmed it down to 2. 3 is still too much for me because I play so hardcore. I can do 2 hardcore. I can't do 3 plus. It's too much for me. I cannot sit here and play 10 hours of this game, then 10 hours for another game, then 10 hours for another. I can't do that. That's too much juggling. Because then I'm going to be pressed for time, and then I can't get it all done. That's why I only played 2. No, but the thing is, but you're overdoing it already. It sounds like you're overdoing it because you seem stressed. You're playing gacha games. It sounds like these games stress you out because you don't have enough time to play them all. You don't feel like you can keep up with everything. It's just it's too much work, right? That's what it feels like. It's too much work. And if it's too much work, then stop fucking playing it. You feel that you're getting burnt if you're getting overworked because you just got too much on your plate. Even though you quote unquote you can handle it, it doesn't sound like it sounds like you're still pressed for time. So it doesn't sound like that you're really enjoying it. It sounds like you're stressing yourself out. Like to keep on top of so many things at once. Like, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this. Oh my god, I'm so fucking stressed right now. Like that's basically what you're saying. Like it doesn't sound like you're enjoying the game at a comfortable pace. You're enjoying it like full pedal to the metal. I can't stop. I hit the wall. Like don't do that, dude. It's gonna make you feel bad. You may not burn yourself out per se, but you're stressing yourself out. But I don't know how hardcore you play games. It sounds like I play way more hardcore than you in terms of like being committed to a game. I'm assuming I play longer than you when it comes to playing the game. I'll do everything in the game. Where I don't think you do that. You kind of just do what you want to do, and then you jump to the next game. Do what you want to do, you jump to the next game. You know, you're kind of like short spurts on each game. You're not like me where you go just do every damn little nook and cranny to get every single piece of currency that I can. I don't see you as that kind of person. You don't do that. I don't know if I'm right in that assessment. I'm assuming you don't want to play that much, where you're just collecting every single currency and every nook and cranny. Is that correct? You don't do that? Because I'm sure you've seen me play enough to know how I play. I'm pretty hardcore. Well, I don't know how you have more currency than me. If you're always spending on dupes on everything, you should be broke, unless you just have stupid good luck. Now, if you have luck on your side, that's different. Oh, you're saying hard worker. You're saying I'm a dumb hard worker. Is that what you're saying? I'm a dumb hard worker? Is that what you're calling me? Like, you work hard and dumb. Like, you don't... See, no, because you play all 4 games at once, right? That's what you mean by smart, right? You're multitasking all 4 games at once. So you get them done more efficiently instead of playing one at a time, right? That's what most people do. They multi-screen, play 4 gachas at once, all at the same time. I don't do that. I don't like doing that. I don't enjoy doing that. It's not my style. That's why I don't do it. That's why I play one at a time. So I do take longer than you. Because I focus more on one thing at a time. Whereas you multitask. I know a lot of people at your generation do that. They will watch like 5 programs at once. They play 3-4 games at once. All that stuff. I'm assuming. I can't do that. It's not something I can do. I would get overwhelmed doing that, and I think it would cause problems for me. Since I can't focus. I need to focus on one thing at a time. I can't focus on 10 things at once. I'm not good at that. Yeah, I get what you're saying. You're doing the bare minimum. I get what you're saying. You're doing the stuff that you have to do, that's fast to do. There's stuff that you don't have to do. Like, for example, you wouldn't do like the what is it called? Like selling stuff from this crap. You know, the elastic goods. You don't got to do this every day. You can do this. I think you can do this once a week. Just buy it. You don't got to do all the selling per se, or once every other day. Let it fill to max and then buy it all instead of buying it every single day. I mean, I know that cuts down on time. You know, stuff like that. You cut all that shit out. It's like, oh, can I put that off till later and just do it more efficiently? And I was like, that makes sense. That makes sense. I have a rotation the way I do things. Yeah, and there's things I could put it off. I don't need to do it today. It's no different than the weeklies, this shit. The weekly routines, You just do one thing and then you're done. You got a whole week to do it. So I get it. You're like, one thing, stop. One thing, stop. One thing, stop. And you're like, cool, I got it all done in a week. Or instead of me, where I do all of it at one shot, so I don't have to do it the rest of the week. But I get what you're saying. Do the thing that's the most efficient. Like the log in 3 days. Like, okay, I just log in. I get 1. So... Oh, I'm going to spend sanity over the course of the week. That's another one. Purchase from the shop 1 time. That kind of thing. And you're like, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this one day. I'm going to do this one day. Do this one day. Do this one day. If I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone immediately, do that. So I get it. So yeah. But yeah, that's just how I do things. That's all. I like to just clean it all up. That's just me. But yeah, I just don't... And that's my approach on how I do things. That's just my method. I know a lot of people that probably your age look at that method and go and say, hey, that's not a very efficient method that you do it. I was like, yeah, you're probably right. I could do it more efficiently, but I'm fine with my method. I do it this way, and that's what I like doing. It's comfortable to me. Scratch tickets? What do you mean scratch tickets? No, I stopped doing those ticket scratchers. I was just seeing if I got lucky. I read the odds, dude. The tickets aren't worth it. I read up on that. I stopped doing them things. I literally stopped doing that. I was like losing money. The only reason it was the only benefit to scratching those tickets was raising your total amount of funds for the Tycoon level. That was the only good thing about it. Once you got to the max Tycoon level, stop. That's the only reason it helps. But yeah, as far as money efficiently, it's a total waste of money. No, I agree with you. Well, I stopped doing it. I was just testing my luck, and it's like, you know what? Let me try doing this every day for like a few days, like 5 days. And I realized I wasn't getting anything. And I was like, I never hit the jackpot. I never got anything worth a damn. I was slowly losing money every day, like 100,000 here, 200,000 here. And I was like, oh, yeah, this is not worth doing. The drop rates are so bad. Like, I personally think they're too low. I personally think the drop rates are too low. They're as bad as gacha. Like, really bad. So I just don't think they're worth it. You know, they're as bad as doing actual gacha, if worse. It's like doing an actual lottery ticket. That's why I don't gamble on the lottery. Because I know I won't win. If I played the California lottery, I would lose so much money doing that shit. That's why I never do it. I never was a gambler. I'm not good at gambling, and I just don't like stuff that has low odds. That's why I never participate in like lotteries or scratch 'em offs in real life because I do not believe in luck. I'm like, nope. Unless there's a way I can figure out the system where I can manipulate it, then I won't do it. That's why, that's why the gacha system, there's a way to manipulate it. That's why I do it. But if the gacha system was like old school gacha, like the old school gacha games, no 50-50, like 0.05% chance on everything, and there's no guarantees, no nothing. That's how it used to be back in the day. Oh my god, I would never do gacha if it was like that. You could literally pull 1,000 times and get nothing. Like, there are games like that back in the day when gacha was really bad. Like, just pure luck. Like, that shit, forget it. I would never do that. Like, to me, that is a waste of time. I'm glad it's not like that anymore. It's not that bad, because that was terrible. I'm glad we have systems in place like guarantees and pities, because we need that shit. Because if we didn't, oh my god, I don't think I'd be playing gacha games if I didn't have any of that stuff. We need guarantees. We need pity. Those need to be a standard. They cannot be optional. That's why I like NTE, because NTE is just good, honest drop rates. That's what I like. It's just good, honest drop rates. Good stuff. So, good stuff. And I look at games like Woo, and I'm like, Woo, not looking too good now, man. To be honest, I'm getting a little used to not having 50-50s now. I really don't like 50-50s. I think 50-50s we need to start getting away from 50-50s. I think they need to abolish that system. NTE set a standard. NTE is the new standard for gacha. I think all games need to either adopt that standard or surpass it. But the 50-50 shit needs to go. It needs to go. Seriously, get rid of it. It's the worst fucking thing. I don't like it. Games keep using it, and I'm like, dude, it's dated. It's a dated system. NTE's doing well because of that system. You know, it may not be making the most money, but I think that is one of its strongest points. Why people stay in the game, because they do feel like, hey, this game treats you right when it comes to pulls. The only thing I don't like about NTE that I think I've been noticing, they overwhelm you with premium stuff like every patch. They give you, oh, here's 2 characters, here's a vehicle, here's costumes. Like they put so much on your plate. Here's a new house, and it's just like, fuck, you know, like you dump that all in your lap, and you're like, come get it all, and that's where you're like, man. It may have good drop rates, but fuck, dude, you look at how much you got to spend to get all of it. It's a lot of fucking resources. 2 characters is 180 pulls. You know, getting like a you know, the Porsche. That's another what, 20,000 annulith. Like, it's like, dude, you're gonna run out of stuff. You're not gonna get it all. And so yeah, that's one thing where they do get you. They may have better rates, but the other stuff, that's like, oh man, they throw way too much on your plate, where you cannot get everything. But I know that's intentional. I'm pretty sure that's to get people to spend money. They want your money. That's why they do it. All right, I'll leave. I'll leave in like 15 minutes. I gotta go do my dailies and then go run and get my roommate. A freaking boat? The boat? What boat? It overwhelms you? Seriously, the freaking boat overwhelms you? What boat? What are we talking about? What do you mean by boat? You talking about the new update, the jet ski? Or what are we talking about? What do you mean by boat? Or are you using that as a metaphor? No, I know you're saying the boat overwhelms you. When you say boat, what do you mean by boat? What boat? Or what do you, when you say that, when you're saying that word, what do you mean by that? Is that supposed to be, you know, is it supposed to be a word you're meaning for something else? Or are you saying, like, are you talking about the jet ski or something? Like, what are you talking about? When you say the boat, you're saying all of NT in general? If that's what you mean, then yeah, NTE does overwhelm you. Absolutely. I'm not going to deny that. The FOMO is big on the game. Well, but that's where you have to control yourself. That's why you need patience. The problem is, like you said, your generation is very impatient. Your generation wants everything now because you're trained to have instant gratification. That's your generation's like that. You were always taught to have everything right now. You can't wait. You have to have it right now. You know, where my generation was more about patience and doing things at a pace. You know, I'm used to doing that. That's why I do what I do. But that's also why I'm doing well in life, because I'm so patient. Yeah, I know. I don't even use it. I barely use my vehicles. I know. I'm bad at that. I am. I am bad at it. I don't enjoy my vehicles enough, and I should. I spent all that premium currency for vehicles, and I don't even use them. I barely have ridden my Porsche. I barely have ridden the bike, and I have both of them. And I still have as much currency as I do. But yeah, I agree with you. I'm not utilizing my purchases to the fullest advantage. You know what? I'll be honest. If I never got them, I don't think I'd ever even miss them. You know, it'd be like, I don't have it. Whatever. I just figured I'd get it because I can. I don't have to spend money to get them, so I'm like, hey, if I can get them, sure, why not? Why not get it? But yeah, I don't utilize it. It is funny, you know. It's like you own this stuff and you don't even use it. I'm like, yep, that's me. I just have everything and I don't even use it. I don't know. You're saying I'm responsible for engineering racism. I don't know about that. I don't know about that, man. I am not for racism at all. I am not like that. I'm actually, my generation was more open-minded. Like my previous generation, like my grandmother was racist. Did not, you know, I had to deal with that stuff, you know, having racist grandparents, stuff, you know, just blatant racism, and you're just like having to deal with that shit makes you feel so uncomfortable. Because I'm a mixed race child, you know. So I'm not pure one race. I'm multiracial. So, you know, and I've been victim of racism. It's not a good feeling. I try to respect other cultures and races. You know, not treat them bad because it sucks when people look down upon you because of the color of your skin or because of, you know, where you're from. You know, they say, oh, because you're, you know, whatever race you are. You know, people say, oh, you're a piece of crap. My roommate just changed his time. Hold on a second. It looks like we're going to do our polls in a bit then. My roommate said he's going to get off later. Alright, let's do our dailies and we'll do our polls. No, it's fine, dude. Like I said, racism is a serious thing, dude. It sucks. Racism's not cool. We should be better than that. Should not be looking down upon each other because of our color of our skin or where we're from. That should not matter. You shouldn't look down upon someone just because, oh, look, they're this race, so they must be dumb. You know, that's so ignorant, dude. I do not think that way. I do not. Even, if you think a racist thought, you should always try to be better. Try to be better. I know I was raised around racism. It sucks. It's not something I like being around. It's not a comfortable feeling. You know, but I was around it, and we're still around it today. It hasn't gone away, and it's probably never going to go away. We're going to have racism forever. I don't think, sadly, it's because there's a lot of generations that will not let it go. You know, they breed it. They want the next generation to have racism. They want purity and all that. And, you know, those people, unfortunately, are going to keep us regressing. Like, well, we're never going to move on from this if we don't learn to accept each other and just, you know, not look at color of skin. Yeah, that's fine. Like I said, that doesn't bother me. It's a topic that people talk about. Just people are overly sensitive. They don't want to talk about it. It's like, no, we need to talk about it. Like you should be mature enough to discuss such a topic. It's reality. Well, just to let you know, I'm a fat guy, so if you're prejudiced against fat people, you're saying you're prejudiced against me. But I don't like fat people, so I'm gonna be prejudiced against fat people. I don't like you because you're fat. And believe me, I've had people make fun of me because I'm fat. Thank you. Yeah, I used to get made fun of in high school. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. Like, if you gotta crack a fat joke at me just to get under my skin, it's like, okay, I don't give a shit. It's just words. You're so fat. I'm like, and it's like, so? So that's literally what I say. So. I think a lot of people are overly sensitive to criticism. You tell them something and then they take it to heart, and it's like, dude, it's just words. Don't let them get under your skin. That's why I just ignore them. And they shouldn't do that. I mean, I'm not saying justifying their behavior, but I don't let it get under my skin. It's not worth my time. No, I know. I'm for good health. Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with it. Look, dude, I am all for promoting good health. Like, there's nothing wrong with investing in your health is a good thing. I don't know how you could see that as a bad. Like, people could see that as a bad thing. Like, why would you say that's bad? It's like that's a good thing. I'm not saying you're saying that, but why would anyone say that? It's like, oh, you know, I think like being fat is a good thing. It's not a good thing. So once I finish my dailies, I'll see what time it is. We might pushed it back to 250, so I'm not gonna leave to like 2:35. Like 30 minutes left. So I'll probably be done in like 10. I'll probably do my pulls before I leave.
This fight easily. Gotta scare them just like that.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. We can do it when I come back. Let's get my dailies done.
All equipment charged and ready. Gotta scare them just like that. Be extra careful. That enemy looks really dangerous.
All right. Because of war, monument 2 times. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy.
Ready for a really
It's a figure of speech. A figure of speech. Piece of cake. Cakes are expensive. Unless you buy them from the discount bakery, then they're not. I go to Food for Less and get my sweets from there. They'll mark it down. You see like apple pies and like cakes for like low as $2. Like it's super cheap. They mark it down. It's not fresh. Like it's still perfectly edible. It's just not fresh. It tastes good though.
Ready for a really
You can baking a cake's pretty cheap. Costs you like $2 in materials. You get frosting at like $3. You missed the part. No, I know you said it multiple times. Well, time is money, like they say. You got your pick.
I stand here only.
I mean, that's like I said, that's a personal choice.
Who's the wise guy looking for fight? And I was hoping you'd say that. Let us dance.
Listen to the subject.
Might of the wind. And I've got to be sight. We made it to the end. All equipment charged and ready. And I was hoping you'd say that. Passion supercharged.
Logic yields to none.
Cozy up with gravity. This is fun. Shut Victory is ours. Time for a selfie.
Finish my dailies. I'm gonna head out. Be back to do my polls when I get back around 3:30 probably. Okay.
I'm really sorry. Come on, don't make it a secret.
Endman, will you accept this?
Here, take it.
I stumbled upon this in the room.
5 minutes. I'll be back around 3:20 or so. And we'll do the pulls when I get back. And then switch over to tea for a little bit. Go to bed. So, I'll be back in a bit, guys. Give me like an hour. So I'll be back.